up? My name is Brandon. Okay, this is probably better. Hey guys, what's up? My name is Brandon. Welcome back to the GFDL. I gotta get that in my head. But we're here with our week 2 battle, and it kind of bugs me because unfortunately we had to do this on Showdown because PokemonTrainerOrange, coach of the Seattle Serperiors, actually couldn't get his Pokemon genned, and we also did this match like super early. So by the time you're seeing this, he's kind of already left. So yeah, big shout outs to him. Thanks for battling me like real early, and yeah, let's actually get you guys the replay. So unfortunately I couldn't do this live because, you know, Showdown apparently really hates my PC. Or it's the other way around. The PC really hates Showdown. So what I did is I literally filmed the entire, well, I wouldn't say filmed, but I recorded the entire replay on my iPhone here. It's not even an iPhone. I'm an idiot. Oh my goodness. But oh goodness. Okay, yeah, right here. So yeah, we have the traditional thing here, and kind of want to turn this down a bit. But these are some of the mons that he brought. Originally I thought he was gonna bring Mew, Suicune, Zygarde, 10% Mega Mawile, and Black Kyurem and Tangrowth, because like the reason why, because he brought Mew and for like possible entry hazards, Suicune because it has really good bulk, and I feel like my team probably would have had trouble against it. Zygarde 10% has a really good matchup against half of my team, which my team has a really glaring weakness against, which is ground. Mega Mawile, just it's Mega Mawile. Of course you're gonna bring it. Black Kyurem, it's just OG. It's just good against my team because it literally it has choices for everything on my team. Like it has Fusion Bolt for Jellicent. It has Earth Power for Magnezone. It has Ice Beam or Freeze Shock, or ICMZ Freeze Shock for Sub-Zero Slammer for Landorus T and Dragonite. Empoleon just dies to Earth Power, and same thing goes for Drapion. So yeah, in in a way, Black Kyurem just beats my entire team. And Tangrowth I thought he was gonna bring because, you know, it's bulky, it's stupid bulky. But I brought HP Ice for that just in case he actually brought it. And if that didn't do the trick, I also brought Fire Punch on my Dragonite. So it also kind of pains me because if you didn't see the thumbnail, all of the Pokemon on there are shiny, and all of my Pokemon here are shiny as well. So let's get this underway, shall we? So immediately, like you can see here, I bring out my Drapion because, like, okay, I'm probably gonna pause like a few times. So Drapion's actually my Scarf, so I believed that he was gonna bring out Mew first, because that seems like a very obvious pick. It seems like a very obvious pick for you to like bring out entry hazard setter. So like he actually brings out the Savali Ground, which is like kind of crazy. I've never fought against a Savali before, so it's like warm up, I guess. I don't know. But immediately I switch out. I go to my Jellicent, my especially bulky Jellicent. So you can see that does absolutely nothing. He does Toxic Me, however, which is, you know, it kind of stings. And I fire back with a Scald. So yeah, he gets no recovery, but he does get Parting Shot off. And I needed to check if Parting Shot got priority because I didn't know if it did or not. But I looked it up recently, and I saw it does not have priority, so it's good for me. I'm good. and he goes out to Kyurem Black, and I actually predict him to, like, I didn't, like, I knew that he was gonna switch up because there's no way he wants to take another Scald. So I decided, hey, I'm gonna burn him. But he swaps out using a move that actually benefits him. But in a way, I actually have the upper hand. So right there, he goes into round 3 pick, which is his Kyurem Black, with shiny, by the way. But I got the Willow on him, and he takes the residual damage from the burn, and he goes for Earth Power. And I feel like he went for Earth Power because, like, I could have easily swapped into Magnezone just there and then, predicting that, but I'm that ballsy guy, and I knew, like, I could live, like, any hit, especially since he's burned, so I decided I would stay in. And yeah, he could have gone for Fusion Bolt on me just now, and I just recovered because why not? He went for Earth Power again, and I decided to go for a Hex this time. You can see that doesn't do that much damage, and he goes into his Mew, and at that point I thought he was gonna go for another Earth Power because, like, I don't know what it was, but he goes out into its Mew late, and I love that pun, by the way. You always got to get the puns out there, but oh my goodness. I feel like he hasn't used Mew that much before, though. Like, in my opinion, at least. I haven't, like, to be fair, I haven't seen, like, any of his, I haven't seen any of Orange's, like, content whatsoever, which I probably should do. But, I feel like he was pretty Mew with using Mew, but anyways, unoriginal pun out of the side, like, out on the side now. He swaps out into Mew. I swap into my Dragonite, and I get frozen, but I get my Lumberry off. So this is actually a Dragon Dance Outrage set, and Fire Punch and Earthquake in the back as well. But you can see he actually got that 10% chance, but I did get the Lumberry off. So I was able to easily set off a Dragon Dance there. But seeing that he has Ice Beam and my Mold Breaker, oh my goodness, that's a wrong ability. That's an entirely wrong ability. Multi-skill, there we go. Multi-skill is broken. I just did what I could do, so I just sacked off my, what is it? I just sacked off my Dragonite here, which honestly probably wasn't the best play. So I don't know. I just threw away my Dragonite, which, to be fair, it did have an amazing matchup against most of his team. Looking at it now, like, you could have, like, I had so much stuff, like, planned for, like, the Dragonite, but it just goes down like that in a blink of a fucking eye. But anyways, Dragonite goes down here, and it gets leftovers, so I go into my Scarf Magnezone, and so no entry hazard for him. And he brings in Salazzle, which, if you guys don't know, I have a newborn hate for this Pokemon. And I even make it apparent when I even make it apparent in the chat here. So I go into my Empoleon, and I know this thing does not get Focus Blast. Excuse me, okay. And I'm pretty sure I actually brought the wrong set on this Empoleon. Like, I think it was supposed to be specially defensive, but, like, you can see that is not specially defensive right there. But I saw that I was able to take one Flamethrower and get leftovers, like, enough leftovers recovery to get up my rocks, like, assuming he doesn't get the crit. So yeah, he has Flame Body, or not Flamethrower, there we go. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I make it apparent on how much I hate Salazzle. So he swaps out into his Rotom, and I actually get my rocks up, which is kind of nice, And he goes for Hidden Power here. So now my question was, what Hidden Power was that? Was that Hidden Power Fighting or Hidden Power Ground? I need to know. Like, because it could have been either of those. But if he went for... I just realized he could have just gone for Thunderbolt and then just bopped me there and then. I don't know. But hidden power fighting or ground, I just get a Scald off and I do get the burn, so yeah, that's good. I get some leftovers recovery and he just goes for Shadow Ball and down goes my Empoleon. So now I go into my Landorus, just seeing that he does not have hidden power ice. I go for Rock Polish, by the way, which is kind of wild, and this is where Orange started to choke a lot. It's just that Rock Polish Landorus T kind of bodies his entire team. Ugh. And I kind of felt bad just performing this sweep. At that point, I felt so bad. I don't know. It's just that. Anyways, I land my Stone Edge and Rotom goes down because of its lackluster defenses. He then sends in the Savali, and this is where I searched up if Parting Shot was priority or not. And like I said before, it's not. So I immediately just set off another Earthquake, and there's, oh my goodness, and then he sacks off like 3 Pokemon here. Like he sacked off his Rotom, his Savali, and his Kyurem, which is kind of wild. So down goes Kyurem, and I didn't want to risk going for a Stone Edge just in case he missed. Earthquake was like a guaranteed kill from that range, especially from the rocks, thanks to the rocks there. So then he goes into this Mega Mawile, and knowing that a Sucker Punch is most likely coming, well actually I didn't think that Orange actually brought a Sucker Punch on this thing, because like he probably would have gone into it before. But I actually got confirmation that he thought Landorus actually had some bulk invested in him, so I don't know, it is what it is, my guy. But yeah, he sends in the Mega Mawile, and he actually kills with Sucker Punch. And you can see here, you can see the salt here from what is it? You can see the salt here from Orange. And he, oh my goodness, I felt so bad just doing that. But okay, anyways, this Mega Mawile, like, because like he had Sucker Punch, I didn't think he had Sucker Punch, but he did. So that kind of created a little bigger problem there, because Mega Mawile is like so much more threatening now. I used a Volt Switch here just to get some initiative, and it turns out he actually goes for Swords Dance here. So now my prime directive is to get a burn on this thing, and whew, let me let you know, I was so relieved to see that he went for Sucker Punch again when I went for Willow, and I was just like, bless. So I got the burn on this thing, but he most likely, he just went for Swords Dance again. I was thinking that's what you're probably gonna do. Okay. And I just recover, because why the hell not? But now that I think about it, I probably could have Scalded on that turn. But there goes the Play Rough. Jellicent dies there. And yeah, this thing becomes a still is a huge threat if it gets a kill with Sucker Punch. But luckily, Magnezone is very, very bulky. So yes, Flash Cannon just kind of does the work there. And then he brings in this godforsaken Pokemon, Salazzle, and you can see how much damage that does. Flamethrower takes out Magnezone, and Drapion finishes it off with Earthquake. And I'm so mad that, like, cause this Landorus set that I brought was Ground DMZ, and I so badly wanted to use it on the Mega Mawile. And I'm so sad now. See, the problem is, I thought, because you know how versatile Mega Mawile is. Like it gets Thunder Fang, it gets the fangs and punches. Like I was afraid of Ice Punch. Like it's not commonly ran, but it is sometimes ran. and I was so scared of Ice Punch just then. So I just wanted to get the kill with Tectonic Rage, but unfortunately, that is what it is. But yeah, that's the whole battle. And yeah, I brought 2 Scarfers. So we are officially on the board, my guy. We are officially 1-1 with 1 win, 1 loss. Seattle Serperiors, I didn't see like what the record was for them. But I imagine that I wish the best of luck for PokemonTrainerOrange. Like, he's like, from what I got from the Discord server, like that we host the draft league in, he seems like a very nice guy. And in fact, I'll actually link his YouTube in the description below. So yeah, I guess that's the whole thing. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoy this episode and you want to share support, I'm so used to doing Pokemon LPs that I said episodes. I'm actually probably going to list the sets that I had on it right now. So Drapion, like I said, Scarf. Jellicent, I brought specially defensive leftovers. Same thing for Empoleon, except it's a hazard setter with Defog as well to remove them. Dragonite, Lumberry, Dragon Dance, Outrage. Oh my goodness, that's just a powerful set. That's all it is. And Magnezone, it's another Scarf Pokemon with Thunderbolt. Well, of course it's gonna have Thunderbolt. And instead of Hidden Power Fire, though, I actually brought Hidden Power Ice in fear of the Tangrowth and possible Zygarde 10%. That came out so fragmented. And last but not least, Ground DMZ Landorus T with Rock Polish. It's just kind of wild. And that's pretty much it. Now we can end off the video. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want to share support and support your Seoul Star Strikers, be sure to hit that like button down below. Give me a thumbs up. I don't really care, but if you do, subscribe. It really helps on my channel. Go check out the Seattle Serperior. Go check out PokemonTrainerOrange, coach of the Seattle Serperiors, in the description below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. We're on the board, my guy.